Welcome back, everybody. George's Magic Cars on a very beautiful September 10th, 2025 evening. It's just after 5 and the weather is absolutely beautiful. I'm not ready to say goodbye to summer yet, and this is absolutely beautiful weather. Now, I thought I'd show you this with all the leaves on the trees before fall hits. We got some trees that won't lose their leaves, and we got a bunch of trees that will. So I hope you enjoy this as it is. And well, pretty soon fall will hit, and there will be a lot of bare trees over in that section. But I thought I'd show some very cool 124 scale vehicles that people have requested. And I thought, well, it's a good time to show my Hollywood rides. And these are by JadaToys. And they're very cool. Now, I don't have a lot of them, but I have the ones that I absolutely love. Okay, I'm not sure when JadaToys brought out their Hollywood Rides series, and I'll show you the back of the package here. And so there you go, Hollywood Rides, and this is copyright 2018 there, as you can see. And those are the cars that were available: Camaro, the Lycan, and the Ford GT. And well, I would have liked to get all of them, but you know, I mean, these were $30 at the time, and I thought, I just want to get one. And definitely I love the Camaro and the Iron Man, and 16 Chevy Camaro is absolutely cool. Now that's copyright 2018. The next one I got was this very cool Deadpool and 57 Chevy Bel Air, another 2018 copyright. And okay, like I said, I don't know when this series came out, and I didn't collect everything, well, hardly anything. But I definitely love my Chevy, so that was a must-have. And then this one is 2021, and absolutely cool. I love the NSX, and it's the Power Rangers version. And well, we got the copyright on the back, which is 2021. Oh, there we go. So that's really cool. Now, what I'm going to do is just show you the packages first, and then I'll open them up and actually not take them off the base, but we'll have a better look. And then here we have Street Fighter. Now, I'm not familiar with the Street Fighter series or whatever cartoon, I don't know, whatever it is, but I absolutely love the 93 Mazda RX-7. And well, this one is copyright 2023, and of course the Hollywood Rides. And so that is a really nice one. And then I got the Cheetos version, and this is absolutely cool. Now, I've stopped eating junk food and I'm eating healthier, so I don't recommend you eat Cheetos, but if you're young and healthy, well, Cheetos aren't going to hurt you. But I thought, I love the character Chester Cheetah. That's such a cool advertisement, mascot. And anyways, so of course I love the 95 Chevy Camaro. And this one is copyright 2023. And I love the figures that you get with these. Now, they're about $30 at Walmart, so not bad. You know, you get a cool car with a great looking little figure in it. Then we go to a newer one, and I saw this a few times. I thought, well, I don't know, but I don't have the smaller version of the Subaru Impreza WRX STI, and I thought, you know, I actually like this car a lot, and I thought, in this kind of metallic blue, kind of apple blue, and the graphics, and then Sonic the Hedgehog, I thought, okay, cool. You know, again, I'm not familiar with Sonic the Hedgehog. I don't really watch those animated cartoons, whatever, I don't know. But it is very cool. And anyways, I thought I got to get that. Now, you see the seats lying right there. Well, it broke off the base where it was attached to. But that's not a problem. I can easily glue that back in. But I thought, you know, I really like this one. I love blue. Red's my favorite color. Blue used to be my all-time favorite color, and then red. I just love red cars, and so red and blue are my two favorites. And then, well, red and blue mixed together make purple, and this is absolutely cool. Now, I've never seen Wednesday, the movie, but it's part of the Adams family legacy. I used to love watching the Addams Family, and of course I love Beatles. And when I saw this, I thought, holy cow, that is so cool, because I have probably like 10 different versions of the Beetle in JadaToys, you know, whatever series they offer them in. And when I saw this, oh, absolutely cool, so I had to get it. So let's have a look at these opened up without a box. Now, I'm not going to take them off of the bases, whatnot, because that's a lot of work. Take them off, and then I have to put them back in the boxes because I really don't have the room to display everything. And, well, maybe if I win the lottery, I can buy a museum, put them on shelves and whatnot. Anyways, I just love collecting these, and as long as they're protected in the box, then, yeah, they're good for anything you want to do with in the future. I certainly don't want to sell all these. I want to keep these. I want to keep everything I have. But let's go and have a look at the ones loose. So let's go back to the start. All right, well, here's the Chevy Camaro. So let's take this out of the package. No, I'm not concerned about the package. I don't care if it gets damaged, just as long as it keeps the car protected. So I've already opened this up. And okay, well, let's pull this apart. And the package sometimes breaks apart, but that's okay. So we'll yank this out. And now I haven't actually taken the plastic off yet. And I guess I should, so just hang on. Now, of course, if you take them off the base, then you can easily take the plastic off, or you can just get a razor knife, slip it in and go, oh, there we go. Okay, it's been in the package, but yeah, it's still got a little dust on it. And then you can usually just yank the plastic off, and then again, just reach in there, and yeah, there you go. Oop, yeah, there. So let's pull, because it's usually taped on the bottom. And let's see, well, you take the plastic off. There we go. All right, so now you don't have to take it off the base, actually. And then, well, it's nicely taped on here. So if you just cut the tape, let's move these over here. Oh, okay, we move the camera. First of all, we got a very cool metal figure, although some of it is actually plastic. Well, this one might be mostly metal, which is good. Sometimes they'll have a plastic head or plastic arms, but basically it's a metal figure. And then we have the car itself. Oop. And absolutely cool. So in this particular one, the hood opens, and then we get, you know, the engine detail. Oop. It just fell down. And so that's pretty cool. You know, they're not highly detailed, but, you know, they pick out the pieces that, you know, highlight the engine, I guess. So that's pretty cool there. The doors open. And that's really nice. So they all have nice interiors. They're not highly detailed, but let's see. Just move down a bit here and then zoom in some more. All right, so you get nice details, and then they usually have a sticker for the, well, the center console and the dashboard, and overall very nice. And then some of them have opening trunks, but this one doesn't. But I love the wide body on it. Let's zoom out here. Oop. And so very, very cool. So it's got great paint on it. I love the wheels. These wheels are absolutely gorgeous. Gold spokes, chrome lip, lensed headlights, lensed taillights. Absolutely cool. So I love that one. So let's look at the next one. All right, well, the Deadpool 57 Chevy is very cool because I have a lot of older versions of this casting. And when this came out, I had to have it, right? I didn't know what else was available in this Hollywood Rides series, but the 57 was a must-have, and I love Deadpool. It's the coolest movie and so funny. I just love it. And so the 57 Chevy I thought was absolutely awesome. As you can see, there's the plastic there, plastic on the doors, and I haven't actually opened this one up yet. This is absolutely awesome. So you're going to see firsthand what I see. So you got to get a razor knife and cut the tape. And they tape these up real good. Oh. And then there's another one down below. And you think you open one, and let's see, maybe I can open it up, but they usually tape the other end pretty good. But let's see. Oh, yeah, it won't come out. So what you have to do now is open the other end. There's more tape. So let's cut that. Cut this. And okay, another piece of tape you got to cut. All right, so now, oh, there's a tab up top that you got to pop out. And okay, well, the lower flap. Now there's another piece of tape, and you got to cut that. All right, and now you can pull that out. All that flap. And so, hang on. Okay, I got everything cut out, so let's pull this out now. Oh, and the package is pretty tight in here. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm not worried about the package. Okay, there we go. All right, got that out. So, as you can see, there's usually a blister on one end. And again, it's taped real nice. So it's a matter of just getting your knife and cutting the tape here. Cut the tape there. And let's see. Okay, there's more tape on the blister. Now, I always take this blister out. And let's see. Okay. They've got the thing folded in real good. So you move that. Okay, and now you can take this blister out, and now just when you put it back in the package, you don't have the blister. The blister is there to keep the trunk lid. Oh, there we go. So the trunk lid opens, and then we got to take this plastic off. So very careful with your razor knife. Just cut it like that, and then you pull the plastic off, and now you can open the doors. So very cool. We'll have a little closer look. You got some gauge details there, and you got a chrome steering wheel. And well, you got chrome handles on the inside door panel because it's a chrome piece in behind the door panel. And that's really nice. And then, if you're really careful, and Okay, bear with me. Sometimes if you're not careful, you might scratch the paint, but you can really do this easy enough. Just get under the plastic, and oh, there we go. Do it again, just very careful. There, okay. Nice little piece of debris right there. And then you can just yank that out. All right, well, now we can look at the engine. And I'm not going to take the figures out right now, but there you go. And this is what JadaToys is pretty cool doing in the past, is just all chrome engine, chrome radiator, and I absolutely love it. So like I said, I have a bunch of the 57 Chevys from years past, going back like at least 20 years or more. So that is awesome. So let's look at some more. These other ones, I have already opened them up and taken all the plastic off, so it should be a little simpler, quicker, easier look. Anyways, bear with me. All right, let's take the Power Rangers NSX out of the package, and it's already been opened up, so that makes it easy. And then we just slide the whole thing out. There we go. And well, here's the figure. Now, I'm not familiar with Power Rangers, but what, there's 4 of them? And whatever this guy is, it's a Green Ranger. Okay, well, I just wanted the NSX because I actually have 3 other NSX in the mainline, well, JadaToys basic cool series, and I thought that's really cool. Now, I haven't actually opened that part up, so just hang on a second. I got to cut this open. All right, so same thing you got to do. You got to cut all the tape pieces off. There you go. Sometimes they'll just come apart. Then you got to cut the tape that holds the blister on. And there might be a bunch of tape here. And then, let's see, okay, then you can just open it up and just throw away that blister if you're going to put it back in the package. And yeah, so let's just fold that down. Now here we have, and it's actual JDM right-hand drive. So that is really cool. You get to see the engine. It's too bad that hatch doesn't open, the window, but you get the front that opens, and you get some detail in there. And there's a Power Ranger. And I love the wheels on this. Absolutely awesome. All right, let's move on to the next one. All right, this one I've shown before, so all the plastic, everything's out, so we can just open it up and pull the entire thing out. There we go. And now, very cool diorama. I love the pictures in the back. And that's the end flap. And this is absolutely beautiful. This is a great casting. I love it. You know, you got the opening doors, of course, and then you got the hatch, and then the engine compartment. So here we have the very cool figure. You have the engine compartment there. I love the wheels on it. I love chrome wheels, but in white, those are very nice. And then we got decent details on the inside, and there's the back hatch. Absolutely cool. I love this one. The RX-7 FD is the coolest looking Mazda RX-7 ever. And of course I have the Fast and Furious version. And this is absolutely cool. So that's that one. Let's move on. All right, if you love cheese, cheese snacks, and this is pretty cool. Cheater the cheetah was probably one of the coolest mascot icons for snack foods, for junk food. And I thought that is so cool. I love the 85 Chevrolet Camaro Z28, and I have a bunch of different versions of this casting. And when I saw this, I just had to get it. Now, I'm eating healthier these days, but you know, like a couple years prior to this, I love Cheetos. Such a cool snack, but they're not that good for you, to be honest. Anyways, but it's one of the coolest advertisement, whatever, in a long time. But let's open this one up, because I've already taken everything out that you don't need to just take it out and enjoy. And that is absolutely cool. Now, I haven't taken the tape off this because you do get to remove the T-tops. And then it has an opening hood and doors and the hatch. And so we'll just pop this out. It kind of folds in. And that is really awesome. Well, Chester Cheetah. That is such a cool character, and I love it. And there's the car up close. And well, these Z28s had a Corvette motor, I do believe. Detuned, but very cool wheels on it. There's the interior. It's all black. It's got a couple gauge decals. Anyway, so that's really neat. And then you got the opening hatch, and of course the tubbed inner fenders. It's got big fat tires on this, and there's the taillights on the back, and you get the Hollywood Rides license plate. And so there you go. That's really cool. Now that is copyright 2024. Let's see. Oh, 2023. So that was a few years ago, but I absolutely love this car. And anyways, let's move on to the next one. Okay, well, here's the next one. Is the 2012 Subaru Impreza WRX STI. Now, this was actually available in the Fast and Furious series of cars, and I never got it. I did see it one time, but I never bought it. And well, I might have saw it 2 times, but I looked at it and I thought, I don't know. I didn't really care for the casting, and the paint didn't seem that good on it, and so I just passed on it. And so, well, several years later, I saw this version. And again, I saw this in stores. I thought, should I buy it? But no, I passed on it. Then I saw it a second time. I thought, okay, I like it. I want to get it, but no, I'll pass it up. And then, of course, the third time I saw this, I thought, you know what? I'm kind of short on money, but I want this. So I bought it anyways. And, well, it didn't leave me broke, but I had to not go shopping for any Hot Wheels or whatnot until the next payday came around. But I'm glad I bought this one because it's absolutely cool. Sonic the Hedgehog is a cool character too, and well, I love blue, and so I thought, yeah, you know what, I'm gonna get it. So let's open this one up. All right, I've taken everything apart because I looked it over real good. Oh. And so let's pull this out, and well, as you can see, the seat is loose. So you get to see it up close and personal. Okay. And as you can see, it just slots into a, well, slot. There's a tab that slots in the interior tub. And considering it's, well, it's a right-hand drive, well, you need a driver's seat. And you can see the slot right there, but I thought, you know what? Overall, it looks really good. Now, there you go, it's closed. Then you open the hood, and okay, well, it doesn't have the best looking engine in it. Is that supposed to be an engine, or it looks more like an electric vehicle maybe? I don't know, but I don't care. I just love the casting because, like I said, I saw the Fast and Furious version, and I never bought it, and I wish I would have. And that's really cool. I love this casting. And the hatch opens, and you got, well, the roll cage detail. So that's really neat. You got lensed taillights on the body and in the hatch there. And there's from the passenger side. Well, it's all black, so you can't really see any details. And they do have gauge details. So let's zoom in a little closer. Maybe you can see it better. Oh, maybe not. But, well, that didn't work. But you you do have a decal for the gauges there. I think you can see that there. So anyways, that's pretty cool. And then of course I love Sonic. So very cool. I love that. All right, I was able to pop the seat back in. It's not glued in yet, but see, it'll go back in and you won't even notice that it wasn't attached in the first place. So anyways, that is awesome. So let's look at the last one, which I absolutely love and I was so happy to find.